Today we've got a bone-chilling subject that sends shivers down the spines of history enthusiasts. Beware of the Ides of March. Now, before we jump into the intrigue and conspiracy of the Ides of March, let me first say that the Ides of March usually refers to the 15th day of March and its association with the assassination of one of the most powerful figures in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's so special about March 15th? Well, the Ides of March was a date on the Roman calendar that was associated with the full moon, a day falling roughly in the middle of each month, the 15th day of March, May, July, and October, and the 13th day of the other months. In fact, the Ides of March once signified the new year, which meant celebration and rejoicing. But in 44 BCE, it became synonymous with betrayal and political upheaval. So what happened on this ominous day? Brace yourself, because this is where the plot thickens. According to Julius Caesar, a play by William Shakespeare, Caesar, the ambitious dictator, was warned about his fate by a soothsayer who famously declared, "Beware of the Ides of March."
Beware the Ides of March.
What man is that?
A soothsayer bids you beware the Ides of March.
Set him before me. Let me see his face.
Fellow, come from the throng. Look upon Caesar.
What sayest thou to me now? Speak once again.
Beware the Ides of March.
But did Caesar take heed in his warning? No.
He is a dreamer. Let us leave him. Pass.
Fast forward to March 15th, 44 BCE. Caesar strolls into the Senate and is ambushed by a group of conspirators, including his good friend Brutus.
Et tu, Brute!
The result? A gruesome and historic assassination that changed the face of Roman history. How did Julius Caesar really die? And is the play by William Shakespeare truly accurate? Shakespeare's Julius Caesar is a fairly straightforward rendition of Plutarch's Bios, and because the characters are portrayed with roughly the same amount of sympathy, there isn't a great bias towards either side. This is about as balanced as you get in a Shakespearean historical drama. Most historians have very few disputes about the basic circumstances of Caesar's career and death. However, some inaccuracies are present, with the most prominent being a well-known Shakespearean anachronism. A glaring example occurs when the conspirators convene late at night and the clock chimes 1. It's crucial to note that during Caesar's time, there were no grandfather clocks, and determining the hour of the night in ancient times relied on observing the positions of the moon, stars, and planets in the sky. Another discrepancy is that he was not killed at the Senate, but an amphitheater. Additionally, it's essential to recognize that the ancient Romans did not communicate in Elizabethan English. They also did not attire themselves in Elizabethan clothing, which actors often did in Shakespeare's own day. Contemporary productions usually have them in togas, which is much more realistic. So the Ides of March lunar celebration would be celebrating Mars, the god of war, which the month of March is named after. So what can we learn from this story? It's important to remember that when Caesar took office, Rome was a republic, and it's the fact that he became a dictator during that time that he was ambushed by nearly 60 of his own senators. Caesar actually had some amazing contributions that we still utilize today, like our present calendar. Caesar actually changed the Roman 355-day calendar to 365 days. He also added the leap years, and the month he was born in was eventually named after him, July. Besides being a lesson in the consequences of unchecked power, this story is a reminder that even the mightiest can fall victim to their own hubris. The Ides of March serves as a warning about the unpredictable nature of politics and power dynamics. It's a cautionary tale that resonates through the ages, reminding us to stay vigilant, question authority, and of course, be wary of ominous predictions. Well, thank you, friends, for joining me. Have an awesome Ides of March, and enjoy St. Patrick's Day too. We'll catch you clowns on the rebound.
I could be well moved if I were as you. If I could pray to move, prayers would move me. But I am constant as the northern star, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks. They are all fire, and every one doth shine. But there's but one in all doth hold his place. So in the world, 'tis furnished well with men, and men are flesh and blood and apprehensive. Yet in the number I do know but one, that unassailable holds on his rank unshaped of motion, and that I am he